presenters, and educators. I'm Art Fireman, and this is Projector Reviews TV. Today I've got a video summary for you of our review of Epson's BrightLink 485Wi. This is an interactive ultra short throw projector. Before we get into this, I just want to point out that Tony reviewed it and he loved it. He gave it our highest award for interactive projectors, our Best in Classroom award. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get started. The BrightLink's native habitat is inches from a projector screen or whiteboard, or any wall for that matter. The closest part of the projector really does sit just inches from your projection surface. This is generally ideal in most environments without worrying about the presenter standing between the projector and the surface, which has them staring into a very bright light and casting a shadow over the projected information. The Epson can be placed or mounted immediately above or below your screen or wall surface, and that can include projecting onto tabletops from above or below them. Plenty of folks will move it from room to room, take it on the road, even use it at trade shows and other events. There's a lot of appeal and practical use for an ultra short throw, especially an interactive projector like this Epson. Let's look at some of the basics. The BrightLink 485Wi is a wide XG8 projector that's 1280 by 800, which is pretty much the popular standard today in the business and educational worlds. It uses 3 of Epson's own LCD panels. They call them 3LCD. Let's talk pricing. The list price is over $2,000, but the only price that counts is the MAP price, and that's $1,599 for the 485Wi. However, note, educators, Epson has an entire educational program and it includes some very substantial discounts off of the MAP price. Check it out. Of course, once you get past the basic features of the projector, its real strength lies in its interactivity, and we're going to take a close look at that. Before we do, however, let me just introduce you to the 485Wi's two siblings. That would be the 480 and the 475Wi. Both are very similar. However, the 480 is XGA, thus it lacks the W designation. And the 475 is very similar. However, that particular projector is not quite as bright, only offering 2600 lumens compared to the 485Wi's 3100 lumens. Let's cover a few additional highlights that we touched on in the review itself. Brightness. Okay, we said it was 3100 lumens. What does this mean? There's plenty of horsepower here to fill the largest screen the 485 is capable of, which is a 100-inch diagonal, and it can do this in rooms with a substantial amount of ambient light. In other words, it's got the horsepower you need. The projector not only comes with basic interactive capabilities and some very simple installing software for your computer, but it also comes with Teamboard software, which is very powerful interactive software, and there's a lot of people out there developing coursework and other things that you can do interactively when you're using Teamboard. Very nice. Business people aren't quite as concerned, but we know educators are, and that's with the cost of operation. Well, this Epson gets 3,000 hours on its lamp at full power, and in eco mode it gets 4,000 hours, and that's better than average for certain. Even better, just for educators, Epson offers a truly incredible replacement lamp price of only $79. Again, that one's educators only. Still, very cool. This is a projector that is probably going to cost you more in electricity than it's going to cost you for anything else. One of the highlight features is USB display. This will allow you to simply hook up to a laptop, Mac, or PC just with a single USB cable. They're lightweight, everybody's got them, and it will transmit your presentation or other data, and it will transmit audio as well, which of course gets routed to the Epson's rather powerful and loud 16-watt speaker system, which I assure you should be able to fill any normal K through 12 classroom or moderate-sized conference room. One of the features I think is really great, both for business and education, is the fact that this Epson has a microphone input. It's great. This means the teacher or business person can simply plug in a lapel or any other microphone and now carry a room with their voice that they certainly wouldn't be able to do on most days, simply because they just can't yell loud enough. Very cool. This projector can go wireless. Install the optional wireless module and you can present without running cables at all. That's really handy if you're tackling in a room where you have to be fairly far away from the projector and the wall it's projecting onto. There are other goodies. There's closed captioning, very important these days in the world of education. What else have we got? How about a sleep timer? There's all kinds of power features to keep you from wasting lamp life and electricity. When it comes to actual resolution, projector supports resolutions all the way up to WXGA++. I know, that sounds ridiculous. We're talking 1600 by 900. However, through the HDMI port, you can watch 1080p content without any trouble. That means you can pop a movie in or pop in any other source that's 1080p. Given the projector isn't that higher resolution, it has no problem accepting that signal and outputting it correctly on its own resolution. That's not all. I mean, this projector is just loaded with cool features. So my best recommendation is check out the full review at projectorreviews.com. I think you'll find a lot of additional information there that's really helpful. Now it's time to take an actual closer look at the hardware itself. We'll do that with our usual physical tour. Well, we're starting at the front of the projector, and your first question is, why is the Epson upside down? The answer is simple. More often than not, this is a projector that is going to be permanently mounted directly above the screen or other writing surface. Now, right above the upside down Epson, you'll find the control panel. It's got a power switch, again everything's upside down, source selection, menu, escape, enter, navigation controls. It also has digital zoom in and out, and Epson's traditional interactive help just in case you're not getting a picture up on the screen. You also have a pair of indicators. Moving to the side, we find all the inputs. All we have to do is remove the door cover, and there they are. You'll find HDMI, several USBs, a network controller. Further down is an RS-232 serial port. There's a VGA port, a microphone input, an audio out to go along with the standard composite video input and audio stereo inputs, and an S-video connector. Over here is where the wireless module goes, should you decide that wireless is a feature that you want. The real action is up here in this strange looking projector. Over here is the mirror that serves as a lens, along with the interactive sensors to make the interactive features work. Finally, Epson comes with Epson's small remote, and it's loaded with buttons, mostly due to the interactive capabilities. Let's see how this projector did when Tony reviewed it. We'll look at some of the numbers. And while I'm discussing the numbers, we'll run a video here showing you more of the capabilities of the projector. Brightness first. Measuring an ultra short throw projector poses some real problems, but ultimately we measured a higher than claimed 3,354 lumens in dynamic mode. Presentation mode, which offers some really good colors, still produces a massive 2,644 lumens by our conservative measuring. There are a number of other modes, including theater, blackboard, whiteboard, sRGB. While some of the less bright modes offer really great color, even the brightest dynamic does a decent job, more than usable should you actually need every last lumen to deal with your environment. Contrast is a respectable 3,000 to 1 for LCD projectors. That's really good. The 485Wi uses a dynamic iris to help you get there. Overall, the image is reasonably sharp and crisp. Uniform sharpness is always a challenge for an ultra short throw projector, but properly set up, the 485Wi does it rather nicely. It's just a little softer at the top, but not enough to affect the audience. Let's talk warranty. Epson has generally about as good a warranty as you'll find in the industry. In the case of this BrightLink projector, it's 2 years parts and labor, and it comes with a 2-year replacement program. If the projector has a warranty problem, you call Epson, The phone number they give you takes you right to the technicians. In virtually every circumstance, they will immediately ship out a projector to you to replace the one you have, and you will ship the broken one back in the box they send, and they pay all the freight. Rarely are you down for more than 2 business days, often only 1. As I said, that's 2 years both on the warranty and on the replacement program. Now, educators, you get an extra bonus. Epson ups the ante, you get 3 years on the warranty and 3 years on the replacement program. That's about an unbeatable warranty in the industry today. Epson is also very well known for their customer support. Time to wrap this up. Of course, there's a lot more detail in the online review. Let me summarize. It's an extremely bright projector. It has advanced interactive capabilities. It comes with a great warranty. That's not all. I've mentioned a lot of things that I really like about this Epson BrightLink 485Wi, but no projector is perfect, and we discussed the cons, like with every other projector, in our online review. But here's one for you. If I had one complaint about this projector, it lacks 3D capabilities. That's it, folks. Beyond that, it's a good one. As noted, it comes with 2 pens, which can be used simultaneously, a teacher and a student, or 2 collaborators. 3 years in a row, Tony has done the reviews of all the interactive projectors that have come our way, and 3 years in a row, Tony says, Epson rules in this area. And I have to agree with him. That's it, folks. I'm Art Fireman. We are Projector Reviews TV. Thanks for joining us.